What can you tell us about Dean's journey this season?
Well, considering we've only shot one episode, I haven't seen a ton into the future yet. So, but I do know that given the situation, the fact that there's fallen angels all over the earth, we still have demons, and we have everything in between. It's going to be a really, really rocky road. The brothers, essentially are, clinging to each other in the midst of a massive storm. And they got to figure out how to navigate this new situation. They don't know who to trust. They don't know who to fight. They don't know who to. It's going to be really kind of a case by case basis. And I think that there's really nobody that can tell them this is the right way to go. So it's going to be a lot of trial and error this year, and it'll test their patience and like it always does.
Great. And as the fans are going into season 9, would you have any kind of message for them? Anything you'd want them to know?
Well, I will say that Dean doesn't always make the most thought out choices in the world, and the Band-Aid that he has patched onto the certain situation is it could come back to haunt him, could come back to bite him. So we'll see how that works out.
So what can you tell us about specifically Sam's journey this season? What can you tease?
Okay, well, Sam always does best when he has a specific motive, a specific job, objective. And it's like we've seen him try and close the gates of hell. We've seen him try and stop the apocalypse, try and kill Lucifer. Whatever it is, Sam works best when he has a dog with a bone kind of thing. So we know Sam and Dean have possession of Crowley. We saw that in the scene. And we know from Trial 2 that we can know how to cure demons. Not just kill them, we know how to cure them. So I think Sam's going to be on a mission to try and cure all the demons he can.
Okay. And as the fans are going into this next season, do you have any kind of message for them? Anything that they should look out for?
I honest to God, just thank you. And I honestly am more excited about this season of Supernatural than I've been in years and years and years. And that's not just like a, hey, watch my show. I'm super excited. Like this, with the storylines we got, the treasure trove of the middle letters, the King of Hell in our basement, like we got tons of stuff to do. So keep watching. It's going to get better.
Everybody's been waiting for Castiel to become human. Now it's finally happened. What can you tease about what his journey is going to be like this season?
They are really hitting. I actually love what the writers have done so far. We've read quite a. They're also, I have to commend them for being so well organized this season, because we've already got like 11 stories written for the show, which is incredible for being in the process of shooting episode 1. But Cass's humanity is something that they are dealing with as the rich story opportunity that really is. So they're exploring it in all of its nuanced detail. He is dealing with eating and drinking and sleeping and going to the bathroom, literally, and finding shelter for himself and having having the golden opportunity to confront reproductive impulses for the first time. So there's just a great landscape to mine there, and we're doing it. But at the same time, he's dealing with being powerless and facing the question of what his purpose on the planet is now.
Great. And if you had a message for the fans as they're getting ready to watch season 9, what would it be?
It's a good question. Have you asked this of everyone?
Yeah.
Do they all have good answers?
Yeah, so far.
Damn it.
Pressure.
Oh, now I feel competitive with my peers, and I can't stand that. I think that people should just gear up for a really great ride. I'm actually optimistic that this is going to be one of our best seasons yet. It's so far the stories are really great and really exciting. And if someone ends up just watching it, all at once on DVD or something like that, they should get one of those stadium buddies. Do you know what that is? It's a little bag, that plastic bag that you can strap to your ankle that has a catheter, so you don't have to get up and pee. You just pee into the bag.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's my advice.
So What can you tell us about
Ever.
anything you could tease about Crowley's journey this season?
His journey from one side of the chair to the other. Did you see the little teaser there? You didn't see it? You're gonna have to go on the internet and have a look and see what we saw. I think the best explanation of what's going on is that while Sam didn't actually manage to cure Crowley per se, the experience of the cure to that point is definitely something that would have had a profound effect upon Crowley, whether he likes it or not. And it'd be interesting to see how that plays out, how much of that is. So.
Okay. And as the fans are going into season 9, would you have any message for them?
Yes, enjoy. It's quite a ride. I mean, it is a fun thing about, you know, to have a show that goes into 9 seasons and is still, you know, relevant and interesting is a big deal, and it's a great testament to Jared and Jensen, the writers, and everybody that makes the show, that we still care. We still care about the Winchester brothers, and that's the fun part. And you know, as they were trying to say today, it's not delivering the same story again and again and again. Misha put it very well, that it's trying to make it as good as it can be. And it's a great testament to Jared and Jensen that they care an awful lot about what it is and what it means. And as long as they keep loving it, we'll keep loving them, and we'll keep doing this. That's the way it should be.
So if you could describe like the overall theme that we're going to have this season, what would it be?
It's a good question. You know, there's a couple different ways to answer it, but I would have to say one of the themes would be consequences. At the end of last year, the brothers chose each other over what was really their quest for the season. And there's a lot of fallout because of that. Particularly, there's a lot of fallout from Castiel did as well. And everybody is dealing with the consequences of their actions at the end of last year. And frankly, the consequences of their actions and decisions they're making at the beginning of this year. So I think consequences and also deciding who you are and who you want to be. I think every one of our major characters is going to face that question this season. So it's really, really, you know, it's the same exciting and spooky and scary and funny, but this year we're hoping to mine even more emotionally rich territory with our characters as well. So.
Great. And if you could give a message,
punchy, but it was something. You know?
yeah. If you could give a message to the fans that they're getting ready to watch season 9, what would that message be?
I would say get ready to see the characters that you've grown to love deal with the side of themselves that they've never had to face before, and really enjoy watching them squirm, shiver, shake, be scared, be happy, and really watch them experiment with, again, who they are and who they really want to be. I can't stress that enough. Every character is going to face that.
So what can you say about the theme of episode 9, season 9?
Unlike other years where we said, well, this is our Raiders year or this is our film noir year, this is probably, not that the story is anything like, but probably our Game of Thrones year, in that we have a lot of characters in play, a lot of levels of storytelling, cross-pollination, but in any given episode we can have a really strong A story and a B story and a C story. We have a lot of characters we have to pay off. So I would say this year is kind of a multi-character, emotional roller coaster drama.
Please subscribe to my channel, Super Hulk Database.